If you're fishing in Florida, some of those natural lakes in Florida, there's a lot of vegetation, and you need to learn about the various kinds of vegetation. It's one of the most difficult things for us to do, fishing man-made lakes here in Oklahoma and all over the South, and then when we first started going to Florida many years ago and fishing those God-made lakes down there, they were a lot different. But there's a key piece of structure in those lakes in Florida that you can find them. If you can find them, you found a honey hole usually a lot of bass on them. Good morning, guys and girls. April 1st, reading from the Catch a Better Life book on the Catch a Better Life channel on YouTube. It's Jimmy Houston Outdoors, all capital letters. If you're on Facebook, Jimmy Houston Outdoors Fishing. On TikTok, we have Instagram, we have Twitter, we've got it all. We got 3 YouTube channels. Make sure you subscribe to all of them. If you're a Facebook person, we have over 600,000 people on Facebook. We've now got over 1 million people on our social media. We're fantastically pleased with that, and it's all because of y'all. On the Catch a Better Life channel, and that channel's all that's on there is these devotionals that we read. We post them every morning at 5 o'clock Central Time, and we do one for every single day. Catch a Better Life. You want a copy of this book or the Catch of the Day book, which is a book just like it that I wrote 20 years ago, back in 2005, 21 years ago now, and it's the same thing. It's got a scripture for every day. It's got a devotional built around fishing and a fishing tip for every single day. You will catch a better life. Your life will get better. You want a copy, you can get them at Jimmy Houston Outdoors. They're inexpensive. They're wonderful gift books. If you have someone you love that you want to have a better life, get them involved in this channel, get them involved with this book, and I promise you, God will make sure that they have a better life. Today we're looking at maybe my favorite book in the Bible, Proverbs. Proverbs is just absolutely fantastic. It ought to be taught to every child as they're growing up. Proverbs 12:26, and here's a good advice for young people right here. It simply says, the righteous should choose his friends carefully. The righteous should choose his friends carefully. Here's what I wrote about that. Choosing the right bait, obviously one of the most important decisions we all make when we go fishing. Choosing the right bait, the right lure. If you only had 5 fishing lures, you could just close your eyes, pick one out, and you'd have a 20% chance of picking the best one every single time. 20% chance. 80% chance you might be wrong, but 20% chance. But what if you had 500 lures? Now we're talking, aren't we? 500 lures. Now it's a much tougher decision. Fortunately, you don't need to pick the very best one to be able to catch fish. But you also don't want to be picking up number 384 and tying that rascal on either. Here's a good tip that you can use out there if you're trying to figure out what kind of bait you want to start with the next time you go fishing. Pick a bait that's got some red and or blue in it. Those are 2 colors that fish can see the best in most shallow water applications. And pick a bait that imitates the dominant bait fish in that area, or the dominant bait fish that the fish are eating that time of the year. Crawfish, shad, bluegill, baby bass, whatever they might be eating that time of the year. Frogs? Yeah, frogs. Yeah, pick a bait that's got some red and or blue in it. All the baits that I design, we put red eyes in them. Usually put a little red on the throat right here. And one that imitates the dominant bait fish in that area for that particular time of the year. Choosing lures is tough. There's no doubt about it. But can I tell you, choosing friends, it's even harder. Even harder. And it's a lot more important. It's a lot more important to choose the right friends than in choosing the right lure. The advice in today's scripture becomes easier as we get older. Honestly, it's a lot easier as you get older. You're younger, worried about picking the right friends. It's going to get easier. It's going to get easier. A lot of things are going to get tougher, but choosing the right friends will get easier. But it's more difficult for younger people to discern who is really worthy as a friend. That's right. Someone needs to be worthy to be your friend. And it says right here, the righteous. So if you're righteous, people have to kind of earn your friendship. They have to be the right type of people for you to be a friend to you. The rest of today's Proverbs, if you go ahead and read the rest of today's proverb, it adds that the ways of the wicked will lead us astray. So if we pick friends that are wicked, their ways, what they do, the way they talk, the way they act, the way they think, places they go to, will lead us astray. So, here's the deal. The easiest way to do is just choose friends that will build you up. Choose friends who are positive, friends who are honest, friends that will celebrate your success and celebrate your walk with God. There you go. That's what you got to do right there. Friends that are always saying negative things, that are tearing you down, or always saying bad things about you, that are just saying negative things in general, those aren't the kind of cats that you want to hang around with. So choose friends that will build you up, friends who are positive. That's one of the biggest things. Don't hang around negative folks. That'll get into your mind. Don't put that garbage in your mind. Pick friends who are positive, pick friends who are honest, and pick friends that will celebrate your success when you have success. They will celebrate your success with you. They won't be envious. They won't get jealous. They will celebrate your success, and they will celebrate your walk with God and be proud of you for it. Guys and girls, go out there and have you a great one. Fish lucky. And remember, I sure do love you.